All right, back on Sports Bit, Betting Insight today. Follow us on Twitter at Paulie Howard, at Teddy_covers. Monday Night Football, Panthers Redskins. Washington 7, 50.5 the total. Amazing but true. The Redskins have lost 15 of their last 16 home games on Monday Night Football. You cannot be serious. But they have a path here. If they win out, they're in the playoffs. They really need that Tampa Bay loss Sunday night, and they got it. They have the weapons. Cousins having a good year, especially with Jordan Reed healthy and Williams back too. See if they can get it done against the Panthers. But big question with the Panthers, Teddy. They showed up against San Diego. Good effort. Will Kuechly play?
Well, that is a big question. But, you have defensive concerns for both of these teams. Washington's offense has been really good all year. And we've talked about the Redskins' ability to put the biscuit in the basket. And they did it again last week with a late touchdown. They've been running the football, late touchdown to cover against Philly. They've been running the football effectively. And Cousins, with now, as you mentioned, Jordan Reed healthy and good to go tonight, has nearly his full complement of weapons. And the team's got a lot of weapons. But that Redskins defense, they've only held one team under 20 points all season. They have not been strong at anything. Look at the Football Outsiders graphic. Overall, number 26, number 22 against the run, number 27 against the pass. They're bottom 5 on third downs. They're bottom 5 in the red zone. Those are some bad defensive numbers for a team asked to lay a touchdown. At least they're going to get focus from Josh Norman tonight. The Panthers decided to let him go. Didn't pay Norman the money, and he's going to be come in, I'm sure, with a chip on his shoulder. Quote, "It's going to be a different feel, I can tell you that. I think come Monday night, those emotions will come out and show themselves." Yeah, Norman's got something to prove, but Kuechly, as you mentioned, nothing but questions about whether he's going to be able to go. He's, do you want a guy who could potentially suffer another injury and have more concussion problems and risking him in games that don't matter in a playoff picture? And that's the question, because I'm sure he wants to go, and I believe he passed a concussion protocol.
There's no reason to put him out there. But here's Rivera, quote, "We're excited to have Luke healthy and cleared from the protocol. I know he's extremely motivated to get back on the field and help us win games. Whether he plays this week or not, I don't know. We have to balance our enthusiasm with what's best for Luke and the team long term," end quote. Well, what's best for Luke and long term is to sit him because you're out of it. Doesn't make any sense to put him out there.
That being said, big-time players like to show up for big-time games. And when you have a healthy guy, if he's healthy and he's passing concussion protocol and he's a team leader, he says, "I want to go," I think you put him on the field. And Carolina last week, a lot of it was turnovers against San Diego. The offense was able to throw the football around a little bit, better than they had been. They still have concerns on the offensive line, and they're still going to need stops, so they're going to hang around in this ball game. Kuechly, obviously a guy who helps them get those stops.
Well, remember, he was crying when they carted him off the field. I think the last time he was in the protocol was like 45 days. So you want to talk about what could be scrambled eggs. Doesn't make any sense to me. What do you think of the total? That's a high total.
It is, especially given Carolina's offensive line concerns, but Washington's going to chuck the football around. Carolina's going to chuck the football around. And this is the type of game where you could have more than your average number of big play TDs. That concerns me if I was looking at the under.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
So we're giving you picks every day, and you're probably making your own as well. Be sure to participate in SBR's weekly Twitter Bankroll Challenge. Just post your picks on Twitter with @SBRSportsPicks and the hashtag BetSBR before 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day, Monday through Friday. We'll be betting your picks, and if the bankroll is positive at the end of the week, you could win the profits. Picks must be of events taking place that day and available in at least one of the major sportsbooks shown in our Best Sportsbooks page.